Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paul Ricard in France, or as we say, Paul Richard, for Supercharged Motorsports, Season 3, Round 1. And tonight I'm joined by Sam. How are you, Sam?
Not too bad, as I say.
Good, good.
Quiet day today,
Sounds
not
like
much really going on.
Sounds like you're eating.
Yep, sorry.
Few cars going out on track now. I've got no game audio for some reason. I've got no Sam audio.
I have no game audio, I just realised.
Let me have a look on my settings, see if it's...
Yep, no game sound. Yeah, just go into the settings, go into audio, put it up one, put it back down one, it should be fine. There we go.
There we go. All sorted. A bit deaf now. Never mind. So then, who are we looking at first?
I believe it is Wilder we're looking at first. The first car on track. Isn't the Alfa Romeo? Brand new driver for me, actually. Have not seen him.
Yeah, I've not heard of Wilder, whatever his name is. Wilder Williams?
Wilder Williams, yes. WW. You know, if you had another one, he would have his own web address there.
I'm having a bit of fun here with me audio, actually, Sam.
Hello, welcome to the chat, Cross. Hopefully you're doing well.
Yes, I'll get chat on myself. Have a look. So here comes Wilder then, starting his first hot lap.
Yep, a driver as I say, I have not seen before, so it'd be interesting to see how he gets on. Victus is also in the chat as well. Evening to yourself. Oh, good, Mike. I can't hear you at all.
Hello.
Hello. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Couldn't actually hear you at all. It's like you're going audio silent, basically.
I was actually concentrating, doing something.
Don't concentrate too hard.
Oh, not me. No, don't do things like that.
So,
got to look after my brain cells now. Hi, Crossy and Invictus Nug in the chat. So yeah, on with Wilder.
Wilder. That's going to be another thing where we end up saying two different pronunciations of the same name. One will be correct. Who knows?
What should we go for? Wilder or Wilder? Which one should we do? Or should we do Williams?
Or we could do, well, yeah. We can do one of the three, perhaps. Who knows? He's about to come across the line anyway.
Yeah.
1 minute 30.7. Sainty is next up, just after him.
Sainty.
Actually, I thought he was.
Right down the bottom.
Not Sainty. That was I think someone else. We were just starting a lap. He was next up. He's not.
Oh, Quick Mix just done a 131.2.
Quick Mick. Wonder if he'll live up to his name.
Quick Mick. He's not bad, Quick Mick. Joshy Chester, that's a new name for me as well. 133.25 in the Red Bull. And then who's next now? It's I think it's a Mercedes. Is it an Alpine? Sorry.
It's not Minden.
Yeah, it was Rabsy. Yeah. Rabsy with a 132.0.
It was an Alpine.
And that's got
managed to spot that somehow, considering that the card icons look almost like exactly identical.
Invictus Snug is next for me, and it's a 120.30, a 131.2.
And there's Sainty with fast laps. 29.2.
Oh, they're all coming in now. We're missing all these.
So apparently Joshy is Rab's son.
Who is?
So Rabsy. So So, Josh is apparently Rabs' son.
Well,
Father and
well,
son in the
well.
same race. Who says the
That's
F1
not
is
been
not a community?
repeated since Wallace Senior and Junior. That's not been repeated as long as I know from Wallace Senior and Junior in the RC100 last season. But anyway, right then. So, Joshy,
I
son of
think Tiny
Rabsy.
popped himself into P4 there as well at some
He
point,
did,
at
yeah.
30.1.
I'm on board with him now after he'd gone
And
past,
then we
and I
have
think there's a
Minden
McLaren.
as well, 130.2 from Minden. Casper's about to come across the line, so we'll see what he can do as he comes across the line. And he has second Alpine.
Casper.
29.8.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad, that isn't. I've got Rabsy next, but way down. He's going pits, isn't he?
Most likely, I mean, they're probably.
And then there's a Haas. Oh, white spots a
Even
Haas.
Logan as well. Yep, even as well, Logan. So you're doing well.
Logan. Yeah.
And as I think you're the only two cars left.
He's gone in the pits as well.
Last two cars yet to set lap times on this track is Wallace and Rachel behind, both in the McLarens. The last two cars to set laps. Wallace is about to come round in the third sector now. He's now coming around to complete his first lap in this session. We'll see how he comes.
Oh, I'm on with him now. Found him. Right at the bottom. Hoping he's not right at the bottom of the times before the race. But it doesn't seem like a bad one, this.
Across the line, I mean, that line at the
92,
inside is the line you do want to take as you come across that line. 30.2.
That's P7 for Wallace. And then we've got
the
other McLaren,
behind.
Rachel, who's just getting over an injury.
Also, like Peggy Minden, basically.
Well, different parts of the bodies, actually. We've got peg-legged Minden and we've got fat thumb Rachel. I think it was a thumb at Rachel injured just before Christmas. I know she had a bit of an hard time with it.
As I say, that sounds fun.
It was painful.
Especially since you use your thumbs for pretty much everything.
Yeah. Is Crossy, he's gone on his outlap.
Only him and Wilder in the moment, currently out on outlaps. Everyone else is in the pits currently.
Okie. Yeah, Rachel posted pictures of her injury on the Supercharged Discord, and it did look painful. Even though it was covered in bandages, it still looked painful.
I can imagine so. I mean, considering your thumbs get used for almost everything. Let's be honest.
Oh, hello, Gary's in the chat. Blunt Blade. Hi, Gary.
Hello. Hello, Blunt. How are you getting on? Thanks very much for tuning into the stream last time round, even though it was last-minute changes to where it was streamed anyway.
I'm going to meet him next Saturday.
Cross currently purple in Sector 2 in the Williams, so let's see if he can we can get the full house and get a fastest lap here for the Williams team.
Who's that, Crossy? Yeah, I'm on with Crossy now. Yeah, in the Williams. Yet to set a time, Crossy, but looks like he's going to give us one now. Crossy is married to Bianca. I don't know if Bianca's in the chat. She usually is. But here's Crossy with a 1:31.6. That's yes.
The next one who's just starting up, I think just behind him was Wilder. Wilder. That's going to be another debate that will probably rage on for a while as to what way is saying it correctly. Last time we had this was whether it was J or Jai.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it, Jai? We could do WWW, Wilder Williams.
Yeah. Well, he has his own website, or his own website domain.
Yeah.
That could be like another ongoing remark, a bit like why Shaman from SRC.
Oh, yeah. We have our favourites that we like giving stick to, so Wilder Williams.
Well. Well, no, it's not really giving stick anyway. It's more a case
no.
of you can make someone has a name that you can make a good amount of jokes out of. Has an
The
endless
Ferrari
supply of
held him
them.
up a little bit there.
I think he was out of the way enough. I don't think he was on the racing line there. It may have disrupted him a little bit, but I think he was okay for the most part.
Anyway, here comes Mr. Wilder Williams with a 1:30.2. Not bad, P7 that.
We have a Red Bull behind actually.
Yes, it's
quick
Mick.
Is it quick Mick? Yep, is he going to be as quick as he seems?
Well, he's 0.3 up on his original, so this could.
I wonder if that's a playoff of Quick Nick. If anyone knows, anyone knows from real life, you'll know.
He could be Quick Mick. Anyway, he's gone P9
in the Red Bull.
We've got
the other Red Bull
behind next,
the other Red Bull has just went round behind him. Dexter's and that's Josh who's on a lap, so he's still behind him to go round for his next lap.
Alright, here's Whitey going across the line anyway now with a 1:31.7. That's
yep. King's going to cross the line as well. He goes pole 29.0.
Sorry, I missed you, King.
Just caught him. Just going across the line there.
Who's that?
Not really, as I say, just King going across the line there. Just set the quickest time on the board. I believe there's another Ferrari a little bit further back who's currently on the lap. I believe it is Shaggy. Indeed it is. He's currently 1.5 tenths up on his time.
Yeah, on board with Shaggy now in Ferrari.
Let's hope he doesn't get the old case of Shaggy syndrome. If you've seen any past, you'll know exactly what I mean. Speaking of Shaggy, he had some great battles and something that I was covering recently. He spent a lot of it defending. I'll be honest. When I've seen it, he spent a lot of time looking behind him rather than looking forward. Hopefully, he'll not be doing too much of the same today.
Shaggy syndrome.
Yeah, Shaggy syndrome.
Well, I was giving him a bit of stick before because he was on Twitch on Call of Duty, and I said, "Don't you think you should be practicing for F1?" And he never answered.
Some people don't feel the need to. Some people don't feel the need to practice. That's what it is, Mike.
I had a phone. Who's that phone? Here's Tiny anyway. Tiny just coming through. Oh, we've gone a bit wide. Has he invalidated? No.
No, he hasn't.
Going. I don't know how.
That line is the line you do want towards the final corner. In terms of that, he's actually down in his time. Looks of it, he was 7-10, nearly 8 tenths down in his time actually.
Bit frightening to think what he could have done if he hadn't have had that moment. He lost about, I would say, 4 or 5 tenths, wouldn't you? There.
The Red Bull, the other Red Bull, Joshi, is currently middle sector at the moment, heading round. He's about 2 tenths up on his personal best. He's currently in second to last at the moment at P17 on 33.2. He's looking to improve on that time. He'll probably bring that down to maybe a low 30, high 30 here.
Actually on board now with Invictus Nut. He's a 1:30.5 P9.
Yeah, maybe Joshi coming next. He's coming around the final corner. Oh, that's fun. As here comes the Red Bull driver across the line.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you fine. Coming live through loud and clear as Joshi goes. He does a 32.7. He goes nearly half a second quicker.
Oh, you can hear me, everybody? You there, Sam?
Yes. He's off.
There's Tiny going in the pits. Cross is invalidated.
He's on an in lap, I do believe, so I don't think he'll be improving on that lap.
Josh Chester, who's that in front of Josh? Pull out the way, whoever it is. So Joshy is invalidated.
Yeah, I think the next car to come round and start on a lap is
going
to be Vano, I think.
Seeing if he can beat his 1:29.0.
I know he's backed off.
And we've got 2 minutes left, I think, on the
thought it was Vano. It's not Vano as it turns
On the
out.
time, Wallace on an out lap. Then we've got the Haas there behind Wallace. Who's that?
I think it is going to
That's
be
Vanu
King next to
on
actually
his.
start.
It's
Vano's
Vanu
currently a
actually
little bit
P3 at the
further
moment.
away. Yep. As Crossy has
We'll
retired,
have a
so
look
he's
now to
retired in the
see.
pit
Oh,
lane,
Crossy's
so he is done. That's a bit of a
retired from the
dangerous one, all
session.
things considered. That's a dangerous one considering where he is. He's only in P13 at the moment.
Right. Who's that there? That's
King
Josh.
is coming around to start on
Josh
his
is
next lap.
invalidated. And then there's a Mercedes. Who's that Mercedes?
King.
I think it's
That's
King,
I believe.
that going on his fast lap now. Yeah, there's
He's
King going on his fast lap.
It'll be interesting to see if
Actually,
how much more time he can find on this lap time, because he did prove to be quite
I don't know if he's
pacey
registered
when
that,
it
but it's
came to.
1:29.079 anyway. And
That
there's a
was
McLaren
his
coming
previous,
through now. I think
his
that's
previous time
Wallace.
set.
Yeah,
2 tenths quicker than
He's
same team.
starting
Currently a
his
Mercedes
lap
1-2.
now.
Where have we seen this before?
and there's an
He's
Aston
invalidated.
Martin.
As it turns out, is King. So he's not going
That's
to be improving
his
that lap
nuggies in
time.
the
He's gonna have to
pits.
go around again.
Then we've got to Haas. It's not Logan. Logan's invalidated, so it's got to be Vanu, is it? Yeah, Vanu then. Starting his fast lap. This is, I think Wallace is next, I think. Or is that Rachel? Wallace is invalidated, so he'll have to hurry up and get round quick.
Yep. As I say, not
Rachel
not the
then,
longest
she's
track
going
in
to
the world, so
start
he should
fast
be
lap.
Yep. I think furthest car ahead, looking at it, is it Vano or
who's that? Just purple
back,
sector 2. Sector 1, that's Vanu, who's purple sector 1.
Invictus
Come on to him in a minute, but there's got a
has retired
Mercedes
in the
there
pit lane
coming
from the looks
round
of
the
it.
final
So
corner.
Invictus is done.
Shaggy's on and starting his fast lap.
Your first one to come around,
That's
I think,
King,
complete lap.
who's invalidated.
Yep, he has already invalidated on his lap. That was earlier on in the lap.
I think Vanu's just purple sector 2 as well.
Yes, he has.
Victor Snuts was tired from the session. And we've got another Mercedes there. Who's that? That's Sainty going on his fast lap. Wallace is invalidated. We'll have to give it some on this because there's only 17 seconds to go.
See how
There's Wilder going out on his fast lap.
Head down towards the end of the session.
Got a Haas here now. Who's that? That's Vanu. He's gone pole with a 1:28.8 for Vanu in the Haas. Cracking lap from Vanu. Who'll be hoping this year to get one over on Sainty. Minden Beans P5 with a 1:29.8. We've got the McLaren. I think this is Rach coming through now. Yeah, Rachel wants to beat a time of 1:31.9 and she's done a 1:31.6. That's 3 tenths quicker. Going the right way, Rach. Anyway, Shaggy wants to beat his 1:30.6, but he's invalidated, so that's Shaggy done with. Who's this now? The Mercedes of King.
Or is it Sainty? He's up. King's up margin.
Van's retired. Oh, King's
King,
done a 1:29.1.
He's marginally down.
Just a little bit outside his fastest time, which is P2 at the moment. We've got the Haas of Wilco. Yep. 1:31.0. That's P12
got
for Wilco.
coming around to complete his
Mercedes. That'll be Sainty, I expect. Here comes Sainty with a 1:28.9. That's his fastest time, but it's only P2. Then we've got the McLaren of Wallace.
Evening, Stevie. How are you doing?
Doesn't beat his 1:30.2, but has a 1. Oh yeah, best time is 1:30.2. Who've we got next? Who's that invalidated? That's Shaggy's invalidated. What's this coming through now? It's the Williams of Minden. He doesn't beat his. There he does, 1:29.8 for Minden. We've got the other McLaren. I think that's Rachel.
I think everyone is finished.
1:31.6 is the best time. And she's got to do. That's it. That's it. Vanu's on pole.
I'm not sure. Is this one shot or one shot? Is this the full qualifying?
Just get confirmation of your lap times. in a moment.
Short qualifying.
And we got Vanu there, 1:28.8.
Showing his pace as he did in the social, or the
1-0.
open rather.
Just a tenth, and then a little bit ahead of Sainty. Then we've got King in P3, Casper P4, Minden P5, Tiny P6, Wilder Williams P7, Wallace P8, Invictus Nut P9, Shaggy P10, Quick Mick P11, Logan Wilcote P12, Whitey P13, Rachel P14. Good time for Rachel, that being she's injured. Crossy in P15, Ramsey P16, Joshie Chester at P17, EXO, who hasn't put a time on the board, is P18.
No, it's not unlike Exo not to do that.
So that's qualifying out of the way. And we'll just have a little look at the chat. And
There was
see
a
what's
voice
going
issue
on
for
here.
a little bit, but I think that's been sorted out. I think we're all right now.
Oh, rain!
Oh,
Rain is falling.
Yeah, rain is falling. We're on full wet tires as well. This is going to be
video
a fun...
veil. Yeah, I think it's me. I've just done it now. Stevie Matt, evening, just Stevie. How are you doing, pal?
Always a reliable source for being in the streams is Stevie. And always here for the occasional surprising remark that I make over knowing about
and
something.
Hydrated. 100.
Yes.
I haven't got a clue what that means. But this track is certainly getting hydrated as it is persisting itself down. It is. Anyway, it's nice to see that. Is he in it though? No, he isn't. I was going to say a Dukin, but he's not here. I haven't seen a Dukin.
Yeah. But as I say, I wonder Stevie's always here for the little bit of the occasional remarks that I do make, knowing about certain football TV shows or that
got
sort
the
of
bit
thing.
between his teeth tonight, and he's up against season 1 and season 2 winner Sainty. I think Sainty got P2 after after Vanu, or did King get P2? It doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, Stevie Matt
just going and saying, got nothing to do, not nothing to do, else to do, and I'm a fountain of useless F1
This should be
knowledge.
the first thing on your list, watching International Paddock, Stevie. Any telly or Sky or cable, whatever.
I mean, we give you better content than sometimes what real life F1 does.
But definitely British weather here at Paul Ricard.
Yeah, someone shipped the weather over here. That's what happened there.
Sam, I can't hear Sam. Sam's talking and I can't hear him.
Once again,
there he is.
Fun. I don't know what
How long
this
have you been
is
back?
About. I've been here. I've been talking this entire time.
Oh shit! I couldn't hear you. I don't know what's up with mine.
Good old Xbox. We'll give you an Xbox this year.
Well, I think it is actually. I think it is. Anyway, you're back. And what do you think of it raining?
As I say, someone shipped the UK weather across here. I think that's what happened at some point.
Yeah,
that's how that
certainly has.
That's what happened there.
Because this track is near Marseille, isn't it? It's usually nice weather down Marseille way, isn't it? So this is inclement.
Inclement weather.
I don't know whether I should bother boring people with any facts about the Paul Ricard track, but basically...
well, bear in mind, this used to be a testing track before it was actually a F1 track. That's why there is, if you see the different layouts, that's why there is the different layouts.
Correct.
Because this gets used for GT racing, and I will say it's, even though it's an F1 race here, this is a better GT track than it is a race track, and better GT track than an F1 track. That might be because of the whole straight, rather than actually being the case. The whole straight being there rather than having the chicane in the middle, down the Mistral.
That's right. I'd say looking up on me on the track earlier on, they actually do races without the hairpin, don't they? The chicane, and like I say, there's quite a number of different layouts. But
as I say,
the track was built by Paul Ricard, who was a French industrialist and creator of pastis, which is an aniseed drink, and he joined forces with his main competitor Pernod in 1975. So this track has been funded by alcohol.
Apparently, I beat Stevie to the same point because I think he was going to say the same point. Have your eye on the ball there, Stevie. Got to have your eye on the ball there.
What's that? Nothing else to do but useless F1
Oh no,
knowledge, is that?
we get this. Is I think because I mentioned about the fact it's being a testing track, and I think Stevie was about to say the same thing.
Oh, right, okay.
uh,
Logan, if I wasn't wet from sweat, I will be with the weather.
yeah, I mean, I wonder how we'll go from. I wonder if this will be like this for the entire race, or if we'll have inclement weather changes.
I have no idea, to be honest with you, mate. I don't know. I'm one of the. I don't really want to know the weather. I don't know. I mean, it's nice to prepare for if it is rain, but I just like the element of surprise and shock. It's actual real shock that it starts raining or it goes sunny instead of me actually putting it on, knowing what the track conditions are like. So
It'd be interesting if it gave you like a certain forecast of what the weather might look like for the commentator's point of view, having like an
yeah,
option to turn it on and off.
yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice to have that option. Yeah, it's all right saying that now after the fact, Stevie, but Sam beat you to it, and it's obvious that Sam is more knowledgeable than you. Anyway,
He couldn't type quickly enough, apparently. Got to have quicker fingers, you know, Stevie.
I'm only joking, Stevie.
Now, with it absolutely chucking down these conditions, it's all going to be about the battery usage here because they're not going to have the use of the DRS here.
Correct. And as we see, every one of them is on full wets.
I mean, this is not under conditions by a mile off. I mean, you can barely some of the parts of the track you can't even see.
You can't. It's really misty, isn't it?
Misty, or as we call it in Scotland, dreich. There you go.
Dreich.
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 D-R-E-I-C-H. Dreich.
Dreich. Dreich.
Yeah.
On the pitch.
No, I'm not Andrew. I'm not Andrew.
No, I know you're not. Far from Andrew. you keep your hair under control. Andrew doesn't. Wonder how he is anyway.
He's doing better. I spoke to him. He's not doing too bad. Still not quite in the same shape. That's why he's not doing commentaries now. That's why he's probably in the chat, just on the account.
Yeah, true. No, I'm not. I wasn't being facetious like that, Stevie. I wasn't messing. I wasn't joking. You know, you should know me by now, Stevie. Could be out.
I do like how even Stevie knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, could he be? Why shaming in disguise? Actually knowing what you're thinking. My coffee's gone cold. Anyway, we're on board with Vanu. Just one run from Vanu, and he got pole with it. So Vanu, who's been pushed out of the championships, I don't know if you know this, Sam, but twice Vanu has been leading championships up to the final couple of rounds, and Sainty, who's in P2, has actually pipped him to the championships.
It's all about leading come the end of this. It doesn't matter if you lead for the rest of it if you don't lead for the most crucial parts of it.
Exactly. Like I've always said, Sam, it's not over till that checkered flag goes down.
Not over till that fat lady sings. Anyway.
Until Goose sings.
The fat goose sings, yes.
Fat Goose sings. Anyway, we are all ready, willing, may not be able, but we are going to give it our best tonight with breaking our virginity on the Supercharged Motorsports season 3.
First time for this be season 3. Obviously, the first, I believe, first season has actually been on the actual thing. Oh, and I've lost connection to the session, as have you.
Oh,
and as I think as everybody else. What is this about?
Yeah, it did go a bit funny, didn't it? Anyway, lights are out. Vanu's off okay. Sainty is keeping up with him. Let's get to that first corner. Could be mayhem for them back markers because we can't see through the mist. Anyway, I think Vanu is still in front. Can't see. Sainty actually has got his nose in front from Vanu, and then there's King, Casper, Minden, Wallace up to P6, Casper's up to P3, King going past him again into the chicane. Sainty has got the lead with Vanu. Anything happening at the back, Sam?
I'm still trying to get back in. I disconnected.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'll keep going then until you say otherwise. So Sainty got the cracking start he needed and is leading round 2 here at front. And he's back in, Sam. Anyway, Vanu is in P2. Casper's up to 3P in the Alpine, getting pressed by King.
Is trying to, he's about to try and... In these conditions, you have to be very careful of the fact that you can barely see ahead of you. All things considered is Minden. Oh, I think Wallace is spawned.
Wallace is spawned. He was having a bit of a collision battle with Minden. He's up to P5.
Victus and Minden. I think Victus has got past Minden.
And there's a yellow flag. I think that's Rachel. Yeah, Invictus past Minden then. Tell you, Rick has no luck, does he? Has no luck at all. Up to P5.
Doesn't matter if it's his own league or if it's anyone else's, does it?
Yeah. And he's Shaggy up to P8 in the Ferrari.
Oh, they're side by side, the two Ferraris.
Yeah, Tiny and Shaggy.
Oh, there's a big moment at the rear from Tiny. And then Wilder's going to try and go past Shaggy as well, but does not quite succeed.
He did stick his nose in there, didn't he? He's having a go. Minden and Invictus as well.
And he has,
get past Logan.
And then Logan, I think, was thinking about moving Wilder, but Wilder holds on.
There's Sainty with a 154 then. And,
although Vano is still staying with him, but Minden is going to go for the outside of Invictus around in turn number 1, or thinking about it.
Yeah, had a go, but Vanu really used a lot of his energy then to catch Sainty up on that start-finish straight. I was on board with him. Minden in P6, pushing Invictus nut. Let's have a look down and see what other little battles are going on.
We've got Shaggy and Quick Mick a little bit further down. It's quite a close battle between them and the other Ferrari. Tiny's been passed as well.
Yeah, Quick Mick had a bit of a moment and it's
oh my word!
He has. Oh, wow! Oh,
Shaggy's had to avoid it.
Yeah, Quick Mick went off track then for a little bit, lost control. I don't know.
He's going to lose an arm position to the other Ferrari. He's going to go around the outside of the mate. Oh, there was almost contact between the two Ferraris. The other Ferrari's out wide. That is Tiny who's going to go across the escape road. He's going to have to relinquish a position he does.
What's you doing? Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. You let Quick Mick pass. So Quick Mick now is a Ferrari sandwich between Shaggy and Tiny. And we'll have a look, see what's going on where. We've got Exo up on the back of Joshy Chesters. And Joshy holds him off for the time being. The South African will be pushing and pushing.
He'll be pushing and he'll be waiting to pounce like a cheetah or a gazelle, whichever one the two you choose.
Knowing Exo, it'll be a gazelle. He's having a go. He's trying always to get past Joshy. He's
yellow flag.
I think that's white. Oh, it's
Minden
Tiny.
and Shaggy side by side down the straight.
Yeah, his yellow flag is for Tiny. Minden and Shaggy yet to hold.
Wilder's down. Wilder's spun, I think.
Yeah.
He's had a moment coming out final corner and he's dropped down a few positions.
Crossy gets past Rabsy for P13. We're on board with Minden. He's got Shaggy up his exhaust pipe.
Tiny, I think, has been in trouble as well. I think Tiny's had trouble somewhere as well. He has been spun.
White is in the pit.
Or he's hit one of the curbs. I mean, in these conditions, those curbs are lethal.
I was just going to say, Sam, you took the words right out of my mouth. These curbs are lethal, aren't they? Here at Paul Ricard. If you hit one wrong, you can take off. And Wilder Williams, it's P13 there, took Crossy and Rabsy. Let's go down to see what's going on. Sainty's pulled a second on Vanu now. King is within
these
half
conditions
a
are
second.
safe. When you have to use, all you have is the ERS to use. I mean, you have to use because you're using
here
the
comes,
getting too
Exo
close.
on. Yeah, Exo on Yoshi, and Oxo. Exo gets the AlphaTauri. Yeah, Exo gets the AlphaTauri past the Red Bull into P11. So Exo's on the move.
Logan looking at the back of Quick Mick as well.
Yeah.
Trying to see him get past for P7. That's a bit of a moment.
Wasn't it? Yeah. It must be treacherous for these driving. Obviously
Look at the amount of
can't get-
spray being kicked
Yeah.
up. Oh, that is
Yeah.
very nearly con. He's practically pushing him through that final corner.
It certainly was. Certainly was. Who's got the
A
most
few of these
battery?
drivers I have noticed have underfueled in these conditions, which is interesting, and I do understand why.
Yeah.
Because obviously wet
Definitely.
conditions you use less fuel. Mick, as I say, the only closest battle at the moment. Logan currently seeing if he can try and get himself past, because obviously no DRS. As he's going to go down the inside here. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, they both got the same amount of batteries, really. And Wallace is there in the background waiting to mop up any mistakes these two make, with Invictus not pushing him. And Joshy is the first one to receive penalties.
Oh. It is very easy to do. As here comes here comes Logan. He's using the battery, and he's using a lot of it. They're going to go side by side and down halfway down the Mistral into the chicane. It's wide from quick. It's a bit wide from Quick Mick, and he's about to go and see if he can actually. Nope, he does keep hold of the position, but Logan did use a lot of battery there, trying to see how close he could get.
Yeah, he did. He did.
We have a spinner at the
Still-
back. I think that's Tiny in the Ferrari.
Yeah, he's having trouble, Tiny. He's not
Oh,
handling
Logan's
the
going to go for it
conditions
down the
well at all.
inside.
Yeah. Oh,
He's down the
contact.
inside.
It is.
Oh,
It wasn't
there's a
any
little bit of
contact.
contact, and he's got it done. He's a little bit forceful, but he's got it done.
Oh, and then he made a mistake, and Wallace
And
has
Wallace,
got
he's
past him
gonna
as
be-
well. Yeah, so
Contact, wheel contact, and I think Wallace is through.
yeah, that's unlucky
Got
for Quick
Victus
Mick.
not in the back of this as well. They're just sitting
Yeah.
there, looking at the back in the Aston Martin.
I've just looked at Ricky's battery. This is the first time I've seen him with 50% after 5 laps. He's usually down on single digits. So,
Well, the thing is, you're probably also quite surprised he doesn't have a penalty yet, let's be honest.
yeah. Shh. Anyway, King's got past Casper. I think Casper made a mistake. Yeah, Casper. Casper made a mistake. King's got past him, and so was Minden.
And King's
King-
picked up a penalty, and so is Shaggy.
And Shaggy. Not very often Shaggy makes as penalties. So the
Quick Mick, a
weather-
little bit of a mistake there. He's losing time. He's already out of slipstream range, and now he's getting Victus not pretty much directly behind him. Who's going to go right round the outside here, and he's going to have the inside for the next corner. That's going to be a
Not
great
really.
move there for Invictus. Oh, a little bit wide. Someone's went way behind. That's a crash. That's Exo. Exo's out.
Exo's out. Wow. And no fault of his own, I don't think.
Exo, that was literally just curb assisted, and
Quick
there goes
Mick's
Quick Mick
out.
as well.
Quick Miss is out in the. I saw him in the.
That's
on
going
the
to be
side
if
there.
that's not upgraded to full. I'd be quite surprised if that's not upgraded to full safety car. That's weird to see Exo make a mistake like that, considering his
No.
years of experience in league racing.
I know. I'd say Quick Mick was off. I think. He
I saw that
crashed.
in the back. I was watching the battle
yeah.
between Invictus Nut and Quick Mick, and all I see is, first of all, there's a little bit of orging out wide from Invictus Nut there, and then you'll see the Alpha Tauri just hit the curb and then go spinning off directly into the actual wall.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's on stream actually. But Quick Mick, I think he picked up the original incident with the AlphaTauri and then sort of like finished up at the side of the road. So
It's weird to make a mistake that long way down the track, though.
I
all
know.
things considered.
I know, and like I say, it's not very often you see Exo DNFing. But Wallace is in the pits. What's he going to
It's
do?
a virtual
Put
safety
softs
car.
on?
This is a very long virtual safety car, I'll say that
It
much.
is,
I'm
isn't
quite
it?
surprised that wasn't upgraded. Well, I suppose, yeah, maybe. He's going into inters. He's on intermediates. That's interesting.
I'm saying it's a full safety car, and I think he's done the right thing there because he'll come out in front of quite a few.
Yep, he's on inters as well. That's an interesting
Yeah.
gamble for Wallace there.
I think he's done well there. I'm not saying particularly putting the inters on. I don't know. We'll soon find out about that.
I have
but-
to keep an eye on it. See how he gets on.
Yeah, because see, everybody is going to have to. Well, presuming everybody's going to pit. I don't know if they will be 5 lap or wets. I suppose it is a good chance to get some fresh rubber on. But if everybody does go in the pits, I think Wallace will shoot up that leaderboard. But anyway,
I'd imagine he would, but then that takes away all of Sainty's lead.
Yeah, Crossy and Rachel
Nobody
have
else
also
has
put into
There's 2 people at the back of the pits in. That's Rachel and Tiny currently.
Yeah, Rachel and Crossy have put the intermediates on as well, but
Tiny went back onto wets, whereas Rachel went onto inters, the back of the field.
All right. So anyway,
Wallace, I'm looking at the rear of his car. That was not wanting to cooperate there, as it turns out.
Now then, Sainty, Vanu, King, and all the rest have caught up to the safety car. Will we see anybody go in the pits after these leading cars? I don't know.
I don't think anyone will pit just now because look at the amount of spray still coming off these tyres.
I know.
I think it's a few laps too early for inters, but I could be wrong. I'm not a strategy guru.
No.
You are
Sainty, King, Minden. Has Vanu gone in? No. Vanu's staying out. Wild is in the pits. Casper's staying out. Shaggy's staying out.
As I told you, I'm not the strategy guru. That's why I said I'm not the strategy guru.
Wallace, like I say, I think that was a good move from Wallace. He's up to P7 now from P11.
He just needs a little bit of luck, does Wallace? I mean, knowing the fact of what his luck is sometimes like.
And like you see, and these bad results he's getting is having influence on his confidence as well. So.
All but momentum, isn't it?
Yes, of course it is. I could see this safety car being another lap or 2 yet because it usually lets the slower cars catch up, doesn't it? So can't see it going out yet. Who've we got in chat anyway? Sam's in the chat. Sam's in the chat welcoming Crisen. Hey up, Crisen.
We also have Shannon in the chat as well.
Hi Shannon, how are you there?
Watching Minden.
Stevie Max AD gamble on Inters right now.
Oh
yeah.
See, interesting to see why. It was interesting to see Stevie Mac in action last week in SRC.
Yeah, because he gambled with the wall, didn't he? He gambled with the wall at SRC last week.
That's a little cruel, isn't it?
Oh, you love it, don't you, Stevie? You love a bit of Mickey take. Gambling on Inters. Didn't gamble with that warm-ups last week. And I have seen quite a few people have been putting, I think it's on Instagram actually, I think Ricky put that move of Stevie on Instagram. It's got quite a few likes and quite a lot of smiley faces.
I had no idea how some of this social stuff works, even though I set some of this up, I'd be honest.
Shannon never thought I'd spend my evenings watching racing, but after this. Well, there's nothing on the TV. Anyway, this is better than TV.
Oh, they're into the pits now.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So are they going into Inters then?
Logan stayed out.
Will they be going into Inters, you reckon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
there you go, see.
Intermediates.
Well, it's up to P3. I said it was a good
move.
He's
going to P1 probably, because Joshy and Logan start to pit sometime soon. The wet centers do not last an entire race like they used to be able to.
True. Yeah, going back to Shannon saying she's watching this international paddock will entertain you more than Sky. I'm telling you now.
We're also less biased as well.
Oh no, we're not biased. Not biased. Tiny's in the pits. I don't know what's up with Tiny. He's going to put wets on.
Also stayed out as well. I think Tiny put the wrong tyres on. Rabs also stayed out on the wets alongside Logan and Joshy. So like father, like son, it seems like for those two, with the Red Bull and the Alpine.
Right, there's a bit of an ongoing joke with Ramsey. He apparently doesn't keep his room clean. And I have noticed a picture on Discord tonight where he's got his setup in his shed now. So safety car's in his lap. He's got his setup in the shed now with no heating. I just say you should have cleaned your room, Ramsey. Tess has chucked him out. Tess has chucked him into the shed.
Tiny's picked up a time penalty under safety car. Okay. That's an interesting one. That's the second time I've actually seen that.
Yeah. We saw that the other night, didn't we? Anyway, we're on board with Logan, who's dictating the pace of the race, and will start whenever he wants.
I expect Wallace to carve his way past these two on the restart, if it's anything like what I think.
Yeah, so Logan, once that safety car is in the pits, Logan can start whenever he wants.
He hasn't gone yet.
And there's a second gap between Wallace and Sainty. Sainty needs to catch that gap up.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting. I think he's not gone yet still. I think he has now.
Yeah, he has now.
Rabsy's gone into the pits. That's an interesting strategy from him.
Nice
going to the pits.
Josh is still in P2, but Wallace is pushing him, and Sainty's all over the back of Wallace as well. So this is going to be interesting.
I think there's some contact.
Yeah.
That was Wallace and Joshy. I think they made a little bit of contact as Joshy's round as well, so he's gone down the leaderboard a little bit.
Wow, no, I didn't see that actually. So Sainty's up to P2, Wallace still in P3.
And that's now just given Sainty the advantage of just pulling away now, because Vano is miles down.
Invictus
He's down P7. Vano's actually came up behind Wilder and King as well, so he's really lost a few positions.
He has, hasn't he? But Sainty cutting this gap down now. Logan was 2 seconds in front. It's down to a second now as King is up to P4, passing Minden.
They're still side by side though. And I think Minden's got hold of it. However, King's coming back at him, trying to cut back around the outside.
Yeah, and Sainty's your new leader. Made no waste of time getting past.
Yep,
Logan
King and
for the lead.
Minden are still side by side. Those the heads.
And Wallace is past
off
Logan
the
as well. Yeah, we're on with Minden and King.
I was thinking about it down the inside there, was not able to do it. So it's still Minden in P4.
Peg leg.
Logan is struggling, by the way.
He is, and he is. Full wets aren't coping.
Peg leg Minden is past Logan there for P3.
There you go.
P3.
And King's also past him as well as Logan's gone into the pits. Yeah, Logan's suffering on the wets. Oh.
King thought about moving the outside. We've got Vano trying to see if he can also try and get past Wilder a little bit further back. He's on the main straight. Let's see, he's going to go down the inside as the Haas on the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, Vanu, is he?
He's thinking about it.
Give us a good
Wilder
view.
Closes the gap there. He's going to get the outside to the inside to the outside to inside for Vano. Down the inside.
Yeah, inside. And
they're still side by side, and I think he's got it done. No, they're still side by side. I think he's finally completed it. And Casper as well. Oh, there's going to be contact.
Oh, I thought
there's going to be contact there. I think fair enough to Casper for backing out of that one, because I thought it was going a lot worse than it did.
Yeah, it did. Shaggy's
King as well, still looking at the back of Minden.
Invictus Nug gets past Shaggy.
King is passed on the straight, however Minden is trying to go around the outside. So he's going to run out of space there. Casper and Wilder side by side as well.
Yeah, nice move from Casper.
Got done round the outside. Nice move there from Casper.
Nice little gag of 4 cars there with Casper, Wilder, Invictus and Shaggy. Shaggy's gone. Has the Shaggy made the move? No, not quite. Oh, it's close this is, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few nice battles going on in terms of through the field. There's a little bit of a gap between Sainty and Wallace after that restart. It's 3.5 seconds nearly. Was nearly 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, Sainty is a bit of an alien. And yellow flag. I think it's Ramsey. Yeah, I think it's Ramsey. Look at Minden and King.
Good job from good from him. Is
Sainty does a 143. Shaggy and Invictus. Shaggy's pushing Invictus down the
Shaggy's got a great run here down the straight. Round the
Wallace got-
outside. And there's the
Wallace's
time penalty.
Yeah, Wallace's penalty.
The typical one.
So Shaggy passed Invictus then, with it, like Sam said, a hell of a run down start, finish straight. And King is
Another
all
yellow
over the
in
back
turn
of
one.
Wallace.
That is a Tiny, I believe, who's had an issue.
Okay. So King soon caught up to
Oh,
Wallace.
Vano now
with
on-
Mindu.
Vano's
Vano
now
on
on the
Minden.
back. And then we've also got King as well, seeing if he can get himself past Wallace here. Trying to make it a Mercedes 1-2 once again. Trying to relieve some of the older days for Mercedes.
Yeah. Yeah, Stevie Mac said times are coming down. Definitely are. Intermediates be the option of tying out.
Yes, that's a
King had
different
a go.
thing.
King had a go.
Oh, we
Wallace there, but this is good racing from these two. McLaren
King
versus
is
Mercedes.
still-
He's trying. Wallace has still got 50% battery, which I don't believe. I don't
He's gone
believe
to the
it.
pits. Which
Yeah, he
means he
has.
picked up damage in that incident with Joshi, I believe. That's why he was sort of struggling with that.
Let's have a look. I'm on board with him now in the pits. Yeah, there's a wing there. Isn't there? Oh no, he's putting fresh
Softs?
tyres on. Softs.
What?
Right, we'll
Okay.
stay away from Wallace then. Vanu
He-
now all over the back of.
Interesting one. I don't know if he meant to do that. As King's picked up. Is that his second? I don't know. If that's his
Yeah,
second.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Second
King with
penalty for
6
King.
seconds of penalties. Vano, meanwhile, is having a go at Minden.
Yeah, White is
for
past
P3.
Crossy. Yeah, we'll have a look at Vanu and Minden.
Here we go. Vano with the battery on down the straight. Using the slipstream. No DRS obviously in these conditions. Vano down the inside. It's going to be moved down to the chicane. And Minden falls in behind into P4.
Nicely put, Sam. Nicely put. As
you
Invictus
got
Nut gets past Shaggy. And Crossy's past Whitey. Position down. But I'm just going to bring in something we were discussing before we were streaming, as I'm on board with Invictus and
Whitey's
Shaggy.
actually going to come back at him. He's actually gone back at him,
He has.
actually. He's gone round the outside.
That's a cracking move then from Whitey.
He's got him back. It must have been a mistake on the exit of that corner. That's why he's still behind. Moment.
We've got a three-way battle now for P3. We've got Vanu, Minden and Casper. Casper's soon caught to these, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm
Bearing
going
in
back
mind,
on-
he's...
Go on,
he
mate,
was,
sorry.
he was briefly low on fuel, Casper, but I think he's alright now. He's in and out of fuel at the moment.
Yeah, he's on yellow for me on my view, so... And he's not using his battery.
Minden has
And,
actually
settles in
already
with-
filled up battery slipstream range from Vano already.
Yeah, he has.
Got Shaggy
Well-
and Invictus again. Still
Well-
very close together.
Yeah, Wallace is losing
But
time on
he's-
Logan. And Josh Chesters is catching him up, although he's 12 seconds behind, but that time's coming down. So I don't think Softs, Wallace is in the pits, as we say now. So he doesn't
Back
think
in
Softs
for
is an
another
option.
set. Back in for a set of intermediates again, I would think.
Yeah.
Wallace. Not working out for him.
No,
Casper,
no.
meanwhile, is going to make he's going to make it quite.
Is
He's
he?
going to make another move down. Minden covers the inside. I think
Side,
it's
but-
rather pointless. However, oh, there was almost contact. Casper, meanwhile, there was a tiny bit of contact there. That's
Whitey
the
picks
little
up.
bit of the curb there. That was a bit messy there, but Minden keeps holding the position as Casper was unable to complete it.
It's going to go again. Sticking with him is Casper. Yeah, we had a little bit of conversation just before the race started off air, saying it's a bit of a DRS terrain, this track. Obviously, we're not getting it today. But we are getting close battles. Crossy is all over the back of Rachel. We'll just nip down to Crossy and Rachel. Rachel in McLaren against the Williams of Crossy. Not quite close enough yet. Casper and Minden continuing their battle for P4. And there you
Casper
go.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, I thought he made the move then, but Minden
Yeah,
defends really well. Come on, peg leg.
Peg leg Minden.
Tiny all over the back of Crossy now. On board with Tiny and Crossy. Crossy's gone a bit wide. Tiny gets them on the outside and gets past Crossy. That's P11 for Tiny then. Rachel is his next target. Little gaps are showing now.
I mean, King and Sainty. I mean, Sainty's already pulling 5.2 seconds on King.
I'm on board with Shaggy and Invictus. Closest battle on track now at the moment. Apart from Logan down the bottom with Crossy, but we'll go on to that if it gets close.
Crossy's not going to be close enough to Tiny here. He still is behind for the moment. But he almost missed. Almost missed where he's braking for that. A bit of the chicane in the middle of the straight there. But then, isn't quite close. Hang on a second. There goes Logan down the inside.
Where's he come from?
That was very opportunistic. I didn't even see him, I'm going to be honest.
No, I didn't. There's Logan then up to P12. Just nip up to Shaggy and Invictus again as Rachel picks up the penalty.
These two, once again, just stuck together like
wide. King, another penalty.
Yeah, he's as Vano now is only 6/10 behind him.
Shaggy's having a look at Invictus. No, thinks better of it. Sticks behind.
Vano is about to have got King here, and I mean, even if he doesn't, King's in trouble with the time penalties already.
Yeah. Vano certainly, yeah. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Vano certainly pushed his way through the field to get up to P3 and
You've also
pushing King
Casper's
to P2.
just about holding on to Minden a bit further back as well.
Yeah.
And Wilder has both Invictus and Shaggy behind him now for company.
Yeah, I'm on board with Tiny and Logan. Logan pushing Tiny as it is at the moment. But seems to have got a better exit as Tiny, as well as does the fastest lap with a 1:42.0.
I think Wilder did lose 2 positions there to both Minden and Casper there as well, down that straight.
Right, missed that one, sorry. Missed that
he did
one.
At least he... No, did he? Did he not? Maybe he didn't. Maybe he was already there. Who knows? My brain's maybe thinking that was another one.
Never mind, back on board. Oh, Joshy Chester picked up another pen.
Yeah, he's done about 9 seconds.
Tiny and Logan. Ooh, Logan thought about move. Snuck back in behind the Ferrari.
Oh. He thought about it, but then he decided that wasn't worth it there.
McLaren and Rachel lost its back end there, going in front of these two. To give these two a little bit of a chance to catch up. Excuse me for sneezing all over the screen then. There's Vanu still not close enough to King.
Meanwhile, yeah, as I say, Vano, I think is going to be making his move soon, I would think, within the next few laps.
I should think so. No, still Logan not close enough to the Ferrari of Tiny. But they are catching up
Vano's
to Rachel.
not able to get close enough from the looks of it. Hang on a second. He's getting closer, but he's not going to be quite there.
There's a look. No. This is closest he's been now, isn't it?
Casper around the outside, and Casper's, I think there's been contact.
Yeah, yellow flag, Minden's off track.
Minden's been spun. Minden got spun there, I believe, so that's going to be...
Is Vanu on
words said there.
Yeah, I think so. Logan has got past Tiny, we missed that one. Just don't know where to look at the moment. But your closest battle on track now is Vanu on King, battling for P2.
He's been stuck behind him for a good few laps now, Vanu.
Yeah. King's on 60%, Vanu's on 70, nearly 80%. So, and Vanu got a quite good exit from that corner. King's pulling away. Here comes Vanu in his slipstream. Will he? Is he?
He's not
is he?
defending the inside here at all. He probably knows it's coming. Although
He's going to get the inside line. Yeah, he did. The inside
here.
here.
Van will try and switch back him. Not quite.
Nice little battle here with King and Vanu.
Oh, there's a moment there for King. A little bit of back end loss as he goes through.
Logan's past Rachel now, so Logan's on the move. He's made 3 or 4 passes this last couple of laps.
To say, Logan is now looking at the back of Whitey now as well.
Yeah, he's carving his way through this field. Is Logan? Van Hout still not close enough. He's having a go though.
Logan is going to have a go here. He's in the slipstream. Not much battery to use though.
Whitey hasn't either, has he? He's only got 3%. Whitey. That front wing's very low, isn't it, on the Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, I mean, in these conditions, running the low wing, this is definitely an interesting choice. I would say that one.
Ah. Let's have a look at Vanu again on King. No.
Oh, Whitey's out wide. That's going to give Logan a chance down the inside, and I thought he was going to send it. Oh, there's contact.
Contact. That's Whitey down. Rachel
and that's
up
given
a couple
Rachel
of places.
2 positions.
It has. Rachel up to P9 now after that little collision. Still Vanu not close enough to King on the start-finish straight. No, it's a game of chess with these two at the moment, Sam.
Who makes the next move?
Let's have a look at Tiny.
Who moves to what position?
No.
Yeah, obviously Whitey, I think he must have got away without damage, which was good, considering how much runoff there is on this track, as then Logan goes past Rachel again.
Yeah. Say Whitey and Tiny. Tiny's quite close to Whitey, but are you running a little bit wide on turn 15?
You've got Invictus on the back of Wilder still as well, who's trying to see how close he can get.
Rachel's not giving up the ghost on Logan either.
I mean, the slipstream is so powerful, even with no DRS. The DRS is still pretty good around here.
Yeah. It is. Stay on with Invictus. Not quite close enough to Wilder. Tiny is also close to Whitey, but we'll have a look at King and Vanu, see how they're going on. That gap between Seaty and King has been 6.6, 6.8 for 2 or 3 laps now. So they're both going as fast as each other.
Seaty doesn't have to fully push now. He's got the gap he needs to that point.
Yeah, plus King's got how many penalties? 6 penalties has he got?
6. He's got 6 seconds, I believe.
Okay. Go back to Tiny. Oh, Vanu's got a penalty.
That's Vano with a penalty now, so that's 3 seconds for him. So.
I'm on board with Tiny and Whitey. Tiny pushing Whitey along at the moment.
He's trying to get past before he even gets to the 3rd sector. There's contact.
Is that going to be a safety car? Is it not? Or is it? No.
Yep.
Yes. Safety car.
Yep, that is Whitey without a front wing, and I think Tiny, that was a little bit over-optimistic, is the word.
Yeah, the visit to the steward's room, I expect.
Most likely, I would think so. That's a 5-second penalty for Whitey in the process. Just had those troubles of having to replace his front wing. And Rabsy's got a drive-through for speeding under safety car.
Oh,
and Tiny's gone on to softs.
Oh, he's got the same strategy as Wallace, has he?
No one else is going on.
Oh, yeah,
he's gone into softs. Yeah,
and Crossy.
Yeah. Now this is the time where Wallace needed to go on to softs. This is probably the time he needed to go on to it, not when he did. Victor is suspected of a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limit. Interesting.
Rabsy speeding in the pit lane now. Not
Just
being a
add
very...
these troubles.
You're not a good boy, you're not, Rabsy. You get detention, you carry on like this. Get test lock, you're up
Sainties
for a
went into the
week.
pits.
Josh, you've got
That's another
penalties.
penalties pit. Yeah, I wonder if they're picking up penalties in that pit lane anyway, because sometimes that does happen, where you get those weird ones.
Top 3 are in. Saints
Cut
put the
too much
softs
of
on. Saints
I
has
wonder
gone
if
for
DRS will be
softs.
enabled for these last few laps. Interesting.
King's put on softs. Vanu's put on softs. Wilder's got
Wilder with
a
a 5-second
penalty.
in the pit lane as well. Casper's gone into inters, and Wallace has picked up a drive-through. And Ramsey's picked up another drive-through.
So that's 2 for Rabsy.
Yeah, he's got 2 drive-throughs now, and Wallace has a drive-through as well.
Mediums is it's like a rainbow, that tyre screen.
Rainbow Road.
Yeah, we've got everything on there except for softs.
Casper's still in inters for some reason though. Interesting. I wonder if his strategy's going to come off on the last one or not.
I wouldn't say it was
soft.
I wouldn't say it was soft weather, would you, Sam?
I know the weather on this game is a little bit strange for what it does.
Wallace has put mediums on. Yeah, Casper, the only one with... Rabsy's on inters as well, but Casper in P4.
Well,
and Rabsy, P16.
Rabsy's got served 2 drive-throughs after he comes back in, so he's not going to be in the fight there.
No.
You have to keep an eye on Casper, see how this all goes.
I am. I'm on board with him now.
How fast this water disappears or not.
I'm on board with Casper now. I don't know. I say I'm only a commentator, but I don't think I'd have put softs on. I don't. You know, that's perhaps why I'm a commentator, because I haven't got any good strategies.
Casper's now in the pits.
Yeah. So right.
Yes. So he's now going to go for dries, I'm going to assume. Quite fully all caught up yet, so no, he'll be fine. Yep, he's gone into softs now as well.
He has, yeah. Going to be interesting. Because I have got in my Magic Mike facts that maximise tyre grip and hence minimise braking distance, although at the cost of tyre wear. This track.
Minimise.
Minden's going in for mediums, going in for Mindens.
Minden, mediums going for Minden, yes.
Yeah. Thanks for putting that right for me, Sam.
Do you sound like you're in those old cartoons? If you've ever heard them, like the old cartoons. What's the old cartoon like? I can't remember which it was.
You're not going to say Mr. Magoo, are you?
I was thinking of Porky Pig or something like that.
Oh yeah, Porky Pig, yeah. Yeah, Porky Pig, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it.
Told you, there's at least one fact that I can remember from sort of younger years.
Wallace has put intermediates on now.
Interesting.
Does he
Even
think
Stevie
it's a
Mac
rainbow?
actually knew the reference. Yeah, even Stevie Mac knows the reference. Probably know it, but always part of his one as well.
That's all, folks. That's the one. He used to come out with his statement before an accident happened. By the time he got it out, the accident had happened.
We'll still be going around for at least another lap, I do believe, while everyone still
Yeah.
catches up.
Yeah. And we're on lap 21 of 27 as Rachel gets a penalty speeding
Wington
in
pits
the
after
lane.
just one lap on mediums. Interesting.
And she put softs on.
Yeah, must have decided they were going to do that originally, but decided not to actually do that.
There's a Mercedes spun round then. That's King. King just
Oh dear.
spun. I don't like Stevie Mac says. He agrees with me. I don't think it's. What's that rule? There's one rule with Papa streaming. What's that? Come on, Colin. What's that?
Column?
Joshy's picked up another penalty.
I don't think that's something we can show on stream. Let's be honest, Colin. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got more than most. You've got more than most women. You have, Colin.
I like how Steve Mac thought you said Gollum.
No, Colin. Gollum. No, Colin. Let me. Hey, safety car's in.
Oh yeah, safety cars in this lap. Sainty versus Vano. This is going to be interesting.
No, he hasn't.
He has not gone yet. No.
No. The safety car nowhere near the pitch yet, so he's just holding the pack up. Sainty does usually get a good start. Off a restart. Well, I'm not trusting these softs. I'm not.
Well, no, if everyone then suddenly spins on the restart, then you know it's not the right tyre. And Wallace somehow wins even though he's serving a drive-through.
Sainty's gone. And yeah, I would say he's caught Manu out 7/10. It's not a bad start.
And not as much as Minden though. Let's be honest. Look at the gap between Minden and Manu on that restart. There's a lot of it. And then Wilder as well had a little bit of trouble. Shaggy's on the back of him.
Yeah, interesting restart that. No overtakes
Manu's
as such
already dropped back by over a second. He's 1.2, and that's just off the restart.
Yeah, there's a second between first, second, third, and
Victus
fourth.
not Shaggy are side by side actually.
Yeah, Victus gets past. And Casper's looking as well. He's got the inside of this corner.
Casper, that's very opportunistic there from Casper down the inside. A little bit of note from Victus not. He heads through into the Mistral.
A nice little move that Casper. And say
you've got King trying to get himself past Logan as well.
Yeah, here comes King and Mercedes. Is he close enough?
Nope, but then Casper's going to get past Invictus, but then Casper's wide, so Invictus keeps the position.
Oh, Crosser gets a penalty.
Tiny and Crossy. I think Tiny's got the move done. King's also got Pat. Nope, he's not quite cleared him. King has now cleared Logan as well.
Rachel was thinking about a move on Crosser, but moves back
Casper
with
and Invictus side by side.
Yeah, on it, mate.
Oh, there's contact!
Contact.
Oh my word, there is still.
Ooh. Did well to keep hold of the vehicle there. I think one of the fastest people on...
The top four have checked out. Well, top three at least have checked out in this race.
I think Wallace has perhaps made a good call on the inters because he's making his way through the field and he's up to P10.
He's back in the pits
as he
again.
goes in the pits.
He's been in the pits 5
no wonder
times.
he jumped up the leaderboard.
I was say, Wallace is just pulling off a Ferrari strategy here. Let's be honest.
Oh dear, Rick.
I wonder where he
What's
gets that
doing?
from.
I don't know. I don't know what he's put on. Oh, he's doing his drive-through. Sorry, that's it. Fair enough.
I'm doing the drive-through. I was wondering if he was going in for tyres. That would have been interesting. I don't know if it's even dry. I think there's not enough water for inners now at this point. Really disappeared now the water.
Yeah, well, Saint's just done the fastest lap, so that's proof, really, don't you think? Casper, Invictus, Nut with Wilder, three-way battle.
We got King trying to get himself past Shaggy.
Yeah.
The battery has been deployed. He has stopped using it now. As here comes King, but he's not going to be close enough. Is he going to be close enough if he goes through the next corner? He's going to try and make the move as he heads through into this next corner as Casper and Wilder go side by side as well.
Yeah, we'll just watch this battle with King. Nope. He had a look on the inside of Shaggy.
He is going to go. I
Here
think
comes.
he is going to try.
Logan's picked up a penalty.
Oh!
He's going to spin. No, he did well keep hold of his car there. He really did keep.
And that's just allowed
kept
Logan
hold of
a
it
chance
well.
at him.
Yeah, Logan picked up a penalty as well.
Oh, that is very... King is having fun with the rear of that car.
Yeah, he is. Yellow flag
Rachel has
caution.
spun.
Yeah, Rachel's spun there. But we've only King with another penalty. And Crossy.
Yeah.
So we've only got 3 clean drivers at the moment. Minden, Casper and your leader Sainty, who's just done the fastest lap of 1:39.8.
Here comes Logan. Logan is going to immediately overtake King as well down the inside.
Yeah, on it. Yeah. And DRS is enabled.
Oh, they try and go straight. This could be a chance for King to come back at him.
Invictus Nut with another penalty.
King, meanwhile, is going to try and come back at him. He's not comfy on this setup at all. I think he's on a
Isn't
dry
he?
setup.
I do.
It seems like he's on a dry setup.
He's doing some.
Oh, that is. Wait, what? That's an interesting line from Logan.
It is Logan, yeah. Wide.
Down the straight. Minden, meanwhile, was very close to Casper for a
Casper
second.
is, yeah.
About 4 to half a second there.
Rabs is in the pits for his drive-through, or one of them.
What, first of 2?
Casper has actually purpled sector 1. Sector 2, sorry. 2.5 seconds is the gap between Saint and Vanu. And you've got a 4.5 second gap from Vanu to Casper, who we're on board with Minden not far behind him.
Pegleg
Wilder. Yeah. Here's Pegleg Minden.
Yellow flag. Again, that's the same place. That's I don't know who that is. It was great, a brief whatever it was.
1:38.6 now, the fastest lap. As we are on the penultimate lap.
Yeah, look how quickly it's dried.
Yeah.
Here comes King down the inside, and that is him back into P8 ahead of Logan.
Yeah.
In Haas. And King is back into P8. But it's not gone all to plan here for King, has it?
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Fortunately for King. That's Minden just under a second behind Casper now. Logan and King is perhaps your closest battle on track at the moment.
We've also got Rachel looking at the back of Whitey here as well. They head into the same part of the track in DRS.
Invictus on the back of Wilder as well. Nice little 3-way battle for P7, Shaggy, King and Logan. I'm on board with Wilder and Invictus has a wide line.
Rachel's going to get past Whitey here as well.
Yeah, I'm just
done. Whitey's a little bit wide.
Yeah, I was just on board with Invictus and Wilder, and we've got a yellow flag.
Yellow up ahead.
Don't know who that was.
Not sure. It's recovered, whoever it was. Invictus in the mediums gets past Wilder, who's also in the mediums. The only 2 drivers on the mediums there is Wallace has still carried on with these intermediates.
137.
Oh, Wilder's picked up a penalty there. as well. I think that's his second.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
three
my
drivers.
word! There is some penalties in this field.
Isn't there just? Jody. Whitey, what's happened to
Whitey's had
Whitey?
an issue.
Whitey spook,
I think he's spun.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Whitey.
Yep. Ooh, well, there was a bit of a moment there. He's got a 5-second, I believe, a 3 is what he's got, and I think Invictus is 11, so I think he gets 6 with a 5.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when all these penalties come on, because we are now on the last lap.
Final lap, yeah.
It's gone quick tonight, hasn't it?
Indeed. Invictus feeling the need to go defensive.
Yeah.
What a run from Wilder, although he's not going to be close enough.
Unfortunate
Just if he had a bit more straight there, he would have been alright. We've got Shaggy trying to get past King, or he's thinking about it. And he's also got Logan. I think that Shaggy's got past. I think Logan's been passed by Shaggy down that straight. Welder now. Oh, contact! I just got onto that. Welder he's half spun it, but he's got going again.
Anyway, we go up with Sainty, who's just a couple of corners away. Wallace has got another penalty. Another couple of corners away from his race win. And there is round 1 race winner, Sainty. 3 seconds
starting off on the right foot
Vanu.
For Sainty.
Yeah.
Casper is going to finish just within about... Oh, and Rachel is DNF'd on the final lap.
Oh,
so
Rachel, what a shame. Just nuts.
But we shopped down in P7. Shaggy's up to P5.
Shaggy up to P5.
Logan up to P6 as well, and all of that.
Yeah. Invictus. Wilder.
Wallace, having had an adventure of a day, finishes in P12. Considering he was almost going to be going to the lead at one point in the race. Yeah. And Whitey weaving a car across the finish line.
Well, there you go. Race done and dusted. Logan in the chat, what a race. Did well there, Logan.
Only the one penalty for yourself, I believe.
Wallace, driver of the day.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing with that one game. I don't know what the game is smoking there. I was going to say, who are we going for driver of the day here? I'll have a look once we get past this screen.
Yeah.
I couldn't make my decision at one point doing this. So yeah, well done to Sainty. How's Sainty showing off once again his pace, along with Vano, obviously showing his pace as well, and Casper, as I say, some very opportunistic moves, and he just didn't need to showing what he could do as well.
I'm going between Casper or Minden for me. Shaggy.
Shaggy's a good choice as well. Let's go for Minden. Why not?
Yeah, peg leg.
Minden is driver of the day.
Oh, Vanu got the fastest lap then.
Yes.
1:36.2.
Yeah. So, as I say, your lineup in the end of it has gone back to the weather from the beginning of the race. Sainty from P2 in the grid wins with Vano P1 or P2 from where he was P1. So the front row is exactly the same as what it was. And Casper finishes off the podium with Minden in 4th, Shaggy in 5th, Logan in 6th, Invictus in 7th, Wilder in 8th, with Tiny in 9th, King in 10th. Crossy, and then it was Crossy, Wallace, Joshy, Cresser, Whitey, Rachel, and Ramsey, I believe, completed the rest of it.
And the rain begins to fall again.
Yes.
Very interesting race. I don't know if anybody wants to come in for a quick chat before we go off stream. If your top 3, any of your top 3 want to come in, Vanu, Sainty, or Casper?
We probably mostly would only get Sainty because remember, I think Vano's on a different console, so yeah.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Like if Shannon doesn't know that the peg leg Minden joke, I've just noticed.
Well, she's laughing at it. Well, doesn't look like anybody's coming in for an interview. I don't know. Should we put an invite out to Sainty?
It's up to yourself if you want to go and have a quick chat with him before we head off for the night.
I've sent him an invite. See, I'll give him 10 seconds.
10 seconds to make your choice.
Well, that's it. That'll do us then. We'll pull the cord on it, shall we, Sam? And next week, next Tuesday, Supercharged Motorsports will be at the Yas Marina in the United Arab Emirates. Don't forget to join us, International Paddock, with the ERC managers tomorrow. ERC 100 on Thursday. I'll be on SRC on Thursday, and
you'll probably hear my dulcet tones again on Thursday, again as per usual.
Well, that'll do for me. That'll do for me.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll wrap up the stream for tonight. Oh, Nina's just come in. Hello, my darlings.
Yep.
Hi, Nina. And I'm afraid I'm going to say good night, Nina, now, because we're going to cut the stream. And like I say, next week we're at Yas Marina, and
yes,
that's all I can say.
We say it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him as well. So good night, God bless everybody. See you next week.
Yep.